Oh, dang it. No, I'll be the Seahawks. Hey. Oh.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay,
I'll be the Ravens then. I don't know if they can see me. Alright, I'm on head to head. I'm trying to get this worked out stream. Oh, it might actually work. Let's go. Yeah, what's up? Alright, this is me. Alright, so can you hear the difference with the can you hear my microphone? Let's go. So what game are we doing first? Are we doing competitive or arcade? Even teams off. 4-minute quarters? Nah, let's do 4 because I'm gonna have dinner later. Hey, it finally works. Mom, it works. Alright. What game skill? All Madden, all pro. Bull, but oh well.
All pro's fine. Alright, start it.
It doesn't give me the option, like, to do competitive.
No, it's not giving you that option. It's online. Oh, it's online. It's fine.
Yeah.
Really good.
He is. Wait, is this Hendrix? Wait, mute me if you can, because I want you guys to have to deal with this through the TV.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him.
Hello.
Now my dreams reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me.
Alright.
Turn my back, you lie.
Sophie, you want to say hi?
Hit the scene, they like lights,
Hi.
action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting.
Hi, Tyler.
Always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar.
Oh, my bad.
They catch me lacking.
Oh, I forgot to do the color
He
ICs.
won't have to struggle. You can see it in
Oh, they finally gave Amari Cooper an X Factor. It's about time.
my feet. I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah.
Finally, with the face cam.
For my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I'm changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life.
Alright, we don't speak of that. If I play decent, wait, does this kid have like the game at home and he like grinds?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor
No,
of Baltimore
like, I mean, like, does he
at
grind
M&T
it,
Bank
like,
Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
I can't return it for one reason and one reason only. Because you're going to stop me at the 5.
Right, check, right, 54, right, 54.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll get this from the
Yards,
25 to the
that's
30
what I
for
like
a
to see.
pickup of 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second down, it's Ingram.
No, you have Quandre Diggs.
Watching
I hate
play
that.
unfold and
I hate
watching
having
him
to deal with
complete
that
it
person.
brought back memories of doing all those pursuit
Either I'm
drills
good at
to
it
make
or
sure
someone else
you
is.
don't
I hate it.
over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now he'll let it go deep. Thrown across his body,
You're
and it's
welcome.
intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Wow. Your players
He's
are just
free
walking
going
off the
down the
field. I
left
wonder if
side.
that's
It's a
on you.
foot race. And he'll
That might have
take
been on
this
you.
into the
Oh,
end
come
zone. Now,
on.
hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Huh.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here
I'm
by the
going to lose
offense.
so badly
They'll have
now.
2 remaining as we step aside here.
I'm making a sub real quick. He has to do something. I don't know how to sub. Wait. Whatever.
No, Trevor, I'm playing against Tyler's cousins.
Resume. Resume game.
Oh, my bad.
This first quarter.
You're not?
Jason Myers now for the
Oh,
extra
family
point.
friends like that.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Down the numbers.
I hate
There he goes. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
I'm
as
going to
this
get
one's in
killed
the
by
air.
you now.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
It's kind of like me and my
The
so-called
Baltimore
cousin.
offense at the line, set to get going. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right.
Oh,
And this one complete to Seth Roberts.
how do I not score
A
on
big
that?
play there on the catch and run. 65
should've.
yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Forced out to his left.
I can't
And he
even
can't
go
find
anywhere.
anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A good response by the defense, sending them
no
backwards
kidding.
after that huge gain last play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Draw play. Ingram now. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Is Luke good too?
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
I want to use
And
the
he'll get
Seahawks
blown
against
up
them.
behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
How many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket? Doesn't matter.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I should have just kicked it. I should have just kicked the field goal. I should have been safe.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
All right.
Now it's Wilson.
No, you're going to use him.
Away to his left. He's got a man, complete.
I hate
and
you
he
with
gets
the whole
us to the
possession
other
thing.
side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hanging in there.
Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. First down Seahawks. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Wilson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he...
Oh, wait a second. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. All right. Better do.
To throw is Wilson. To throw again. Dancing to his left. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Timeout.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming from Wilson and the Seahawks.
Oh, you're going to run this play again. I see you.
Here's Wilson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Are you going to pick a play? Oh, it doesn't cheap block.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Roberts has it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Hendricks does.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
This will be caught by Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Quentin Jefferson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And then that happens.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 13 yards out, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. A little juke. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have.
It depends if you can actually
Second
make the
quarter
field goal.
onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Open man is Jacob Hollister. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
What about the runoff?
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go
So what's the
until
difference
halftime.
between competitive and arcade?
Now Wilson on first down. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it cost them 2 points.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I'm actually stupid right now.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Ingram's got the first down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big effort that time out of Ingram. 41 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
I know he might be a little winded after that previous long run, but now you're in goal-to-goal situation. That changes what you do defensively.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are back within a single score. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Still just a two-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway.
That time is right now.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
I'm just guessing.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Buying time to his left. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Steps away. It's caught. Lockett. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 25 yards that time. They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. The Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. There's Wilson to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
All right, that's a flag on the end.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time, but it's going to be second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Flush. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Ezekiel Ansah able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore.
Don't get too cocky.
It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Out to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Get the ball.
An incomplete
Kids, you
pass
get
leads
the
to
ball.
2nd and 10 from the 25.
You don't just swap it down.
Now Wilson throwing again. And Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
About time you done something.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And they do get it him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I should have just ran it in.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
57. Mike, 57.
Wilson wants to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 3rd down, Wilson rolling to his left. He may try and run for this. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Here's Wilson. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Only beating 14.
Now Wilson being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here.
All right, that's game. Hey, at least I didn't get killed on the bright side.
So the victory here for Seattle. And you've got to say,
Tyler,
CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
I mean, I didn't get killed like some people. Yeah. No, just do the same thing. It's so easy. So I'm going to play one more game. What's the difference between arcade?
Time to bring the bass bird. I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the lines in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't.
Why? What's an arcade?
Straight with the money, we aligned it.
You'll see. I'm saying you have to like experience it. I'm gonna make a party and invite you to it, and then I'm gonna share a play, and then we can do arcade. Well, all right. I'm making a party. It's so hard to make parties nowadays on PS4. Xbox is so much easier. Hey, Reese, did you get the invite for the party?
Yeah, I just did.
And then go to my share play. Join my share play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing, right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I can't do it because I'm streaming.
Or hit X and then go like that with your right stick, and that person's just gonna fall.
Oh, that helps.
I can't
Why?
because I'm already streaming.
Just don't stream.
Now I want to stream.
How many viewers do you have right now? Just a quick question.
0 at the moment.
Ray, please, come on.
Nah.
Come on, my God.
Just do competitive. It's not that big of a deal.
Arcade, just join.
Fine. Alright, see you stream.